to my left, from Southwick, Massachusetts,
I had a good nickname like Hot Scoop. That's a good one.
Hailing from New Bedford, Massachusetts, it's time to embrace your inner villain and all hail Taeler Hendrix!
Of course, Taeler Hendrix spending a lot of time on the West Coast these days, back here on the East Coast to compete in Women's Wrestling Revolution. And this is a contest that she's wanted for a while. If you pay attention to social media, Taeler Hendrix has kept her eye on Skylar and her ascent here in New England, and she specifically called her out by name and said, I'd love to do this, so here we are. Referee Stephen Dumang in charge of this one. Very highly anticipated match.
And the crowd is already behind Skylar. As you said, she has become just a beloved fan favorite here in a relatively short amount of time, year and a half.
Yeah, she hasn't been at this very long, but she has gotten some big opportunities because of her gutsy and gritty performances. Went on a long losing streak when she started here in Women's Wrestling Revolution, but is in the win column and now on her way toward the top. But if she can't get by Taeler Hendrix tonight, it could be back to the drawing board.
Another strong lockup here.
Oh.
Referee has to watch that this doesn't turn into a choke. Sends her off. Sunset flip.
Spins her out of it. Back into the ropes. Uh-oh, German suplex maybe, no. And we have a standoff here. Both women on their toes for this one. Both of them very game and up to the challenge.
And like you said, so far this has been pretty much completely even. Oh!
Here we go, test of strength.
And that was Skylar who called for that.
Well, as you heard from the ring introductions, Taeler Hendrix is all about embracing your inner villain. So I don't know if this is the tact I would want to use here to go with a test of strength, but we'll see what happens as both women are jawing at each other. This is getting vicious in a hurry here. Here we go.
So far, it evenly matched, and they're fighting over that test of strength.
Both jockeying for position.
Into a monkey flip.
Monkey flip.
Shoulders up.
Skylar quick to get the shoulders up there,
Didn't
knowing
let go
where she
of it.
was. Yeah, being very aware of what's going on.
I think Taeler just bit her hand.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what happened. And that's what I'm talking about. You don't want to get into an embrace like that with a villain, but Skylar showing a lot of grit here.
Ooh.
Up
Sent
and
her
over.
Still didn't let go.
They stay hooked up, stay connected. Skylar trying to make her way back to her feet here.
And again, the crowd very much behind her. Taeler breaks it, sweeps the leg, goes for a pin.
Only a 1 count. Taeler Hendrix traveling all over the United States, plying her trade. Skylar mostly making her name here in New England, trying to branch out as well. Tried for the back kick, missed, saw it coming.
Rolls her up.
Roll up, but no, too close to the ropes.
And Skylar's another young athlete who just loves professional wrestling. That's a problem sometimes when you've been at this for a while, like Taeler Hendrix has been. You can underestimate your opponent, and it's sometimes hard to remember that, your matches are out there, and someone like Skylar, who watches wrestling 24 hours a day, constantly studying it, she might know what you're going to do. She's had that scouted.
Yeah, she's been one step ahead of Taeler for most of this contest. Now following up, trying a head scissors takeover. Not the fastest or quickest, but very effective as Skylar's able to get her over.
Crowd still very, very much behind Skylar. Taeler on the outside.
And now Skylar standing strong in the ring. Early on, I would have thought Taeler Hendrix would have had the advantage, but now she's calling for a timeout.
I think so. I've been told there are no timeouts.
Timeouts.
Timeouts? That doesn't seem right either. You can't take a break in wrestling.
That is true. The rule book says no timeouts. Timeout.
Time's out. No breaks.
Forget it. Yes.
Taeler
Hendrix.
getting back in. Oh! And Skylar just drop kicked her leg out. She had enough.
I thought Hendrix was trying to play possum there, taking her time getting back in the ring, but clearly a lot more worse for wear than we thought.
I think Skylar G'ing up a big dive here. Come on.
Gonna go for it. Skylar stopped herself and again one step ahead. Big forearm.
Oh!
Hendrix out of the way. Skylar eats a boot and she is draped back first over that second rope. And now Hendrix has an opening that she hasn't had to this point.
But Hendrix is gonna need to get back in the ring here.
Yeah, she's way worse for wear. She took some heavy damage there and it's clearly affecting her.
I mean, she doesn't want to get counted out. She's on the offensive now. I don't know why she doesn't get back in the ring.
Well,
oh, she had to
scream. There's a lot more going on upstairs than we could ever know. As Hendrix makes the cover, 2 count only.
I mean, there's something to be said about mind games in professional wrestling. Another pin, this time dropping the leg.
A lot of times in combat sports, when someone gets hit and they're hurt, they'll smile to make their opponent think, no, I'm all right. But that's when you know they're actually more hurt than they're letting on. And that might have been the case there with Taeler Hendrix, letting out that scream.
Skylar fighting back here.
Another forearm to the chest.
Just laying it in. Oh, Taeler stopped her though, hip check.
Taking the wind out of Skylar's sails there. Follows it up with a clubbing clothesline to the back of the head. That is the most dangerous place to hit your opponent.
It is. You don't see it coming. You know, even when someone throws even the strongest lariat, you can almost, there's something instinctive in your body that helps you protect yourself. When you get hit from the back of the head like that, you don't see it's coming. There's no way to protect yourself. There's the surprise, there's the shock, and then there's the impact.
Boot to the neck. Took her time, took all 4.99 seconds she had.
Oh, big running forearm to the throat.
Now Hendrix cerebral with her movements here. Head of steam, Skylar out of the way, and now she's fighting back.
She is lighting her up.
Back in this contest. Going for the bulldog, but no, Hendrix throws her off. She knew what was coming there, and she was able to anticipate and counter.
And Skylar back down.
And now Hendrix taking her time, and oh, that is just vicious. Big headbutt. I'm surprised Hendrix didn't knock herself out there with that one.
She's not going for the pin very often, though. She's just toying with her.
And whether this is by design or not, who knows?
Big old hot scoop chant going. Oh! Luthez press!
And she's laying in those forearms. Hendrix trying to protect herself as best she can.
Has her by the hair, pulls her down into...
Maybe going for a triangle choke, some sort of variation here. I can't really, from our perspective, can't see what's going on.
I don't think she has the arm, but maybe the neck. It's hard to tell from here.
Very difficult to tell from this vantage point, but Skylar,
no.
Almost down 3 times.
And I don't know if Skylar's aware she's close to the rope. She got it.
Whether she meant to or not, she got it.
And Taeler does have to let that go. The referee will disqualify you here.
Referee Stephen Germain doing a great job here tonight. As Taeler Hendrix takes Skylar Where's she gonna throw? She looks like she wants to toss her, but no, Skylar doing the tossing.
Sends her outside.
Throwing Hendrix to the floor, and Hendrix out of sorts.
And now Skylar's got to follow up. Got to take advantage of this.
And now Skylar grabbing Hendrix by the hair.
Oh!
Another headbutt, and it looked like it was more to the face than it was to the head. And now what does Hendrix have in mind here?
Dragging her outside.
In the ring, let's go. Come on, bring it back in.
Hendrix with a chop. And that was more insulting than it was injuring as Skylar returns the favor. And now they're just getting angry at each other. And you know this more than anyone, Veda. There are points where you just forget everything that had just went on and you just start firing at your opponent.
Right, it's all adrenaline at some point. And you know, you'll feel it later, maybe you'll come crashing down, but there just comes a moment where you just have to fight back. And that's what Skylar's experiencing right now.
Going to that second rope. Oh! It looked like Hendrix wanted to get a cutter, but it's like she got the stomach or the gut more than she did the head.
Right, but it definitely stopped that. I'm assuming that was going to be that code breaker attempt. That second rope code breaker has gotten Skylar many victories, not just here, but all over New England.
And now, referee Stephen Dumang administering the count up to 6. Up to 7. Skylar
pulling herself up by the ropes,
breaks
struggling
the count.
to her feet.
And this match means more than just a win. It could be much more prominence in this promotion with the win, so it means a lot to both women as Skylar is firing up. Off the ropes. Oh, there, nice knee to the face. Looked like it was going to be the hip toss, but that's one of her signature moves. Bringing Hendrix face into her knee, and then a big kick there. Follows it up with the cover.
No!
No.
I think Skylar's on fire here. And she's going to just feed off the crowd.
As she does better than almost anyone here in Women's Wrestling Revolution. This Worcester crowd getting behind their favorite hot scoop, Skylar.
Big jumping forearm sends her out. Maybe she's going for that code breaker again.
Looks like she's gonna try it. Nailed it. She hit it. No. Hendrix able to get out, and out of frustration.
Grabs the ropes.
Skylar trying for another cover, but Hendrix too close to the ropes. And that's
Come on, Skylar, it's gonna have to be something else.
And that's the inexperience coming into play there, going for another cover as opposed to going for something else. Oh, spinning back kick connects right to the chin. Whoop,
Took too long, pedigree.
Cover, she got her. An absolutely brilliant win for Hot Scoop Skylar. And Skylar continues to endear herself with this Women's Wrestling Revolution audience, and she continues to climb up the ladder of success in this promotion.